Hello and welcome to Applause, my friends. I'm Idea Stream Public Media's Kabir Bhatia. If you grew up playing video games, then you probably know the themes from Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, and Final Fantasy. And it's not often you get to hear the music outside of the game itself. But now you can, thanks to the Video Game Symphony, made up of passionate musicians who also happen to be big-time gamers. Was that good? Okay, I'm going to play again.
For me, playing video games, there's so many factors that go into making a game memorable. And one of the biggest factors for me is the music.
I grew up playing video games. That was my introduction to music, actually, really was through video games, specifically Mario, Zelda, Halo, you name it, pretty much everything that I could get my hands on and I was allowed to play.
Growing up, I was really into Skyrim and all those mid-2000s, late 2000s games that would come out. And I had just plugged in so many hours in the background music, and I thought it was so cool. And so I've always wondered to myself as time went on, like, where is this music even being recorded? Is it being recorded, and how do you even play it?
And I think what's so great about the video game music genre and video games in general is that there is a lot of opportunity for you to be the hero of your own story. And the music just really captures that spirit and conveys that to modern day audiences.
I've been playing video games since I was a kid. I mean, I'm dressed as Aerith from Final Fantasy VII right now. It's cool to hear a lot of the music that I both grew up playing and play now. Hearing it through the orchestra is just absolutely beautiful. It's a rare thing.
We're a bunch of music lovers that just absolutely adore this music. We just want to give this music all the love and attention and respect that it deserves.
It is so beloved by so many people, a wide range of ages and genders, and it's really important to reach those people where they are and bring this music to them.
It's me, Mario!
The Video Game Symphony is a full symphony orchestra that is fully dedicated to playing video game music.
And we at the VGS believe that this is the classical music of the future. We kind of see in the classical world that it's underappreciated, it's underplayed. And so in that sense, we want to do it justice, but it's also a celebration of how wonderful this music is. We love sharing it with other people, and we just love performing it ourselves.
There are some orchestras that are hired by the video game companies like Nintendo, Square Enix, and they tour and they play music from certain video game series like Final Fantasy or Zelda. But there aren't a lot of grassroots orchestras that play this music and are dedicated to it. We're just thinking, why don't we have that here in Northeast Ohio? Why don't we have that here in Ohio? So we want to bring that to this area for our audience and also to our players to be able to perform this music that otherwise they might not be able to perform ever in their lives. We have so many people come up to us and say, it has been my dream since I was a child to play this music, and finally I'm able to.
I utilize this as a tool to, educate the public. Oftentimes, people come up to me and be like, "Why video game music?" Or as opposed to focusing all of your energy on classical orchestral music.
It's just as intricate and complex as any other classical piece, and it's connected to these fantastical worlds and emotions, and it tends to pull from a lot of different cultures too. Cultures and time periods that you wouldn't necessarily get to expose to otherwise.
It navigates extreme spectrums of emotion, and it's very accessible to the public, so it's a great vessel to either reach the youth and even older folks too, that often come to me and say how much they enjoy the music, although they don't know anything about the video games.
I think what's so amazing about this group is that ability to separate the music from the video game and show it as its completely unique, original art form within music. And in that way, the genre is different than maybe some other genres where it's completely dependent on its surroundings, and kind of you're able to separate it from that, and you're going to have an amazing product at the end of the day that audiences are going to love.
We definitely slant towards certain genres. Personally, I think the RPG and fantasy genre tends to have some of the most expansive and epic soundtracks just because of the nature of the drama. We do a lot of that.
Well, Final Fantasy music is just great overall, but we have this arrangement of the opening and bombing mission, so it was just this really challenging piece, and I love it. It's super active, it's super exciting, it has all these great brass moments. You can't beat it. I love it.
We do a lot of Nintendo, kind of for obvious reasons, because those are some of the best known and just kind of like some of the greatest tunes and soundtracks out there. So a lot of Mario and Zelda and Pokemon. But we're starting to get into more genres as we go along.
I wanna be the very best no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the
Oh, it's exhilarating. It's so hard to describe.
each Pokemon to understand.
I get up here and I see the audience and I'm like, this is real. These people came for us, and that is just so beautiful.
We're bringing an entirely new audience into the classical musical world, which is something that is so important to me. I want people to come to see us and hear this wonderful music, and I want this to maybe be their first experience going to an orchestra ever. And then maybe they'll go to more and more orchestras and support the arts in other ways.
The Video Game Symphony makes its Severance debut on August 24th.